That was... blast for the past. Probably no one remembers the videos where I played as Acius Spadus, but there he is. And of course, a good leader needs a strong chin. Yes, there we go. More. Yes. Let's tilt it down a bit. Yes, a strong chin. And we'll give him his aquiline nose. Oh, there he is. No, hold on. How do I... the fuck is a Celion? Apparently that's what I want to put up. Yes, there we go. Make it a little pointier because it looks kind of freaky that way. Yes. And we've got to give him a determined... God, this is so bad. Why am I playing this game? I hate it. Alright. You know what? New plan. We're doing a kind of mellow stoner warlord. Let's get rid of that weird face stain that this game calls a beard. There. Now, taking away his beard and mustache has automatically given him lipstick. Let's fix that. Okay. Good. Good enough. Let's have some big hair. Some big hair for our big charisma. The odd thing about this challenge is it doesn't matter what kind of a character we play as. So handsome.
Good. Let's go. We're not out of
I was trying to be funny, but this is actually one of the better looking characters I've made. I have chosen to play as an Imperial for this run because of their personality bonus. It doesn't actually matter, but for what I'm going to do, it feels like it should. The object of this run is to gather as many NPC followers as possible, mostly by starting quests and not finishing them. It's going to take a long time. I won't lie. I'm going to have to do a significant chunk of the main quest and some faction quest lines. I'm going to have to travel around the entire world, play a couple of the DLCs. By the end of it, however, I should have a small army of NPCs following me around. I don't have any mods installed, although I do have all the official expansions and DLC. I don't take their robes because they are useless. They don't do anything, and they are worth no money. But I'll take everything else off their bodies. It's interesting that that tutorial pop-up assumes you're still using your fists, even though you have the opportunity to get 2 swords in this room. So anyway, this challenge is going to take a long time to complete. Like, we're talking probably a couple weeks. I'm going to be streaming the whole thing, but really the end goal is to edit it together into something succinct and put it on YouTube. I just thought this might be a fun way to play the game. I haven't really put a lot of thought into my character's build yet. I'm thinking The idea is I'm going to be a warlord and take over Cyrodiil. So I definitely want to be a warrior type guy. I don't want to invest too heavily into stealth, certainly. I won't be able to sneak because I have a bunch of people who aren't sneaky following me around. I haven't decided between light and medium armor. Light armor would let me move faster. I'm not too worried about defense with invincible quest NPCs following me around. But heavy armor would probably make me look more like, you know, the Great War General who I envision this character as. I think I'll go heavy armor. And definitely a sword. Leaders wield swords. And I'll have the restoration skill, absolutely, because it's just highly accessible and preposterously useful. I might want to invest in archery because my companions are going to be running into melee most of the time. And if I'm in melee too, it's just going to be an even bigger clusterfuck than it's already going to be. I don't actually know if anyone was watching this. I've got the Twitch website open on my phone so I can see if somebody enters chat, like starts typing things. But it doesn't show me the view count. So is anyone even going to hear this commentary? I don't know. I've shared the link in a few places. Did people click it? I don't know. So that's fun. If you're there, make sure to type in the chat. Otherwise, I will not know that you are there. Also, one of the reasons I wanted to start streaming is because I like the idea of audience interaction, which you don't get so much with YouTube. We're off to a great start. Yeah, heavy armor and marksman. It's a little weird, but it fits thematically with what I'm going for. Oh. Alright. I have a blunt weapon and a blade weapon now, so I've got a choice to make. And I definitely feel like blade is cooler. This guy's going to be a cool guy. All the ladies are going to love him. Ladies don't love hammer men. It's never hammer time. I'm not going to worry too much about like optimizing my collection of money and treasure and stuff, because that's not what this is about. This is about getting all the companions. It's about becoming a leader of men and women and orcs. The first thing I'm going to do is the main quest. I'm going to play up to the point where you have both Joffrey and Martin following you. Because that's 2 right off the bat. But then, I'm not going to take them to Cloud Ruler Temple, which is what you're supposed to do at that point. I'm just going to take them to go find the next companion, which is going to be Mazoga the Orc in Leowin, because she's pretty good in a fight. Actually, I might do her first, because I can just get her a lot. No, because Mazoga isn't an essential NPC, so she could die. Okay, first thing I'm going to do, back up. I'm going to do the Battlehorn Castle DLC, because that gives you some knights who will follow you around. And, by the way, a castle. I can't be a proper warlord without a castle. I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to do the main quest. I'm going to save non-essential, non-respawning quest NPCs for last. I take it all back. You can tell I didn't think this through too thoroughly ahead of time. Since I'm going to start near the Imperial City, I'm just going to head into the Imperial City. And I'm going to do the arena quest. I'm going to knock that out. I'm going to do the entire arena faction. Okay? It's the boring part anyway, so we'll start with that, get it out of the way. And then I'll have the adoring fan. That guy will follow you everywhere, and if he dies, he respawns. I think it's supposed to represent you have multiple adoring fans, but they're all clearly the same guy. So he's a magical immortal. Then we'll do the main quest. Then we'll do Mazoga. No, then we'll do Battlehorn. Are you writing this down? First we'll do the arena. Then we'll do Battlehorn Castle. Then we'll do the main quest. Then we'll do Mazoga. Now, I don't actually know this game as well as I know Morrowind and Skyrim. So I'm not sure what would be best after that. I know that the Shivering Isles expansion gives you a guard who will follow you around, but you have to beat the entire expansion first. And if I do that, Mazoga's probably going to die at some point. Mazoga I'm saving for last. Even though she's easy to get, she's also killable, so. Mazoga I'll save for last. Who else is on the list? The Odil brothers in Cheydinhal. I have to save them for near the end as well, because they also are killable. All the Knights of the Nine. I'll have to do the Knights of the Nine DLC to get the Knights. I think they're killable as well, so I'm not going to rush into that. I'll get the ones that I know are unkillable first. And that's going to be the Adoring Fan, the Battlehorn Knights, the Knights of the True Horn, Martin and Joffrey. Boris follows you at one point, and he's also invincible, but you can't get him at the same time as Martin and Joffrey, so he's out. But first, you got to pay your dues and work your way through the tutorial dungeon, where we learn about traps that we are not going to be able to use later, so thanks for that fake, lame, untrue lesson game. It would be cool if there were situations like that in more dungeons, but there aren't that many. Or rather, there are, but most traps do so little damage and most enemies have so little health that it does not matter. We've just started and I'm already complaining about things I don't like about this game. It's an impressive game in its scope. But there's so many little design decisions that are just bad. I'd rather play either Morrowind or Skyrim under normal circumstances, but this challenge wouldn't really work in either of them. Skyrim only lets you have one companion at a time, and Morrowind's followers move really slowly, and all of them are killable. So that's no good. And it doesn't have like instant fast travel by map, which, by the way, we're going to be using a lot in this playthrough. This is maybe my favorite room in the game. It's got a lot of atmosphere. I love the little world building of establishing that goblins farm rats and have shamans. That beam of light coming down with a shaman standing under it, that's great ambiance. There's multiple ways to approach it. You could go to the left, you could go to the right, you could charge straight forward, but if you do, you'll fall in this pit. You could end up falling into that pit with the rats if you're not careful. You can make a distraction by pulling this rope to open that gate to release the rats. I think I just closed it again, though. Never mind, it's bugged. Anyway, it's cool. And it introduces you to enchanted items, because you're going to get her staff. And it introduces you to repair hammers, because that's in a chest near here. So, yeah, I was just talking about bad design decisions. This room, flawless. This room is a game design tour de force. And you get a nice little dopamine rush from all these jewels and gold. I should probably start working on archery instead of swords. But whatever. We're not planning on a high difficulty or anything. I'm not going to do alchemy in this playthrough because it's kind of tedious to watch, and it doesn't tie into what this challenge is about at all. I will, of course, need to repair my equipment, so we're going to get some points into the armorer skill no matter what we do. I'm saying we like there's anyone playing besides myself. Well, it's me and Asius. It's the two of us. Me and Asius. We're going on an adventure together. He's going to do the walking, and I'm going to ride behind his eyeballs.
A fire, and every one a sign. I know these stars well, and I wonder which sign marked your birth.
All right. This is also a choice that doesn't super matter for the run. I'm going to choose the steed just because going faster is nice. I like giving people little crowns. Especially the Emperor. He is an Emperor. He should have a crown. There we go. Come on. Yes. Now he looks like an Emperor.
What about that side passage back there? Where the dry? Let's go.
I'm a hypocrite. I just talked over a bunch of their dialogue.
It's a dead end. What's your call, sir? They're behind us. Wait here, sire.
Wait here with the Emperor. Guard him with your life.
For the Emperor!
Oh, hi guys. Oh, there's an assassin in here with the Emperor. If you guys want to help, there's two of them that got in here.
I can go no further. You alone must stand against the Prince of Destruction and his mortal servants. He must not have the Amulet of Kings. Take the amulet, give it to Joffrey. He alone knows where to find my last son. Find him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
Oh. Oh, these guys are so scared. Ah! This game is weird.
Oblivion take you.
Yeah, can't get me, can't get me, can't get me. I know how Magicka works. I've played this game before.
We failed. I failed. Here, you'll need this key for the last door into the sewers.
The sewers?
There are rats and goblins down there.
And poop.
But from what I've seen of you, I'm guessing you're an experienced scout. Am I right?
The fun thing about this playthrough is my class doesn't matter that much. I already kind of made all the decisions though. I don't want to be a scout. And I certainly don't want that to be my like class profile picture. It's fine. Who here looks like a warlord? That's promising. Oh, this guy is pointing like he's directing some people behind him to charge. Yeah, we're going to use the Crusader as a picture. We're not going to use the whole class, though, simply because I want blade instead of blunt. Oh, he has blade. Is this what I want? No, because he doesn't have marksman. He has destruction, though, so that's our ranged covered. It sure would be faster to choose this than to design my own class. Crusader it is. We're going to be doing the Knights of the Nine DLC anyway.
I wasn't far off. In any case, rats and goblins won't give you any trouble. By the way, thanks for recovering Captain Renault's sword. I'll see that it is given a place of honor in the halls of the Blades.
You motherfucker. I guess I'm using a steel short sword for now. Ah, I've discovered a notice from Snack Grabura of the Chestnut Handy Stables. She is offering to outfit a horse with armor at the cost of $15 in real money. What? Somebody threw that note in the garbage and it got flushed down the sewers to down here. That's what just happened. I'll take these. I guess I was about to nitpick, like, what are these just doing down here anyway? But if this is a secret escape route from the palace for the Emperor, probably they've left that there for the Emperor and the Blades as, like, emergency provisions. I've heard talk. There was a guy, my cellmate told me about a lost alien city called Varsa Balim, where Merun's razor is hidden. But you can't get a companion there, so for the purposes of this playthrough, I do not care. I heard a rumor that the defenders of Battlehorn Castle are besieged by marauders and are appealing for aid. Apparently their commander has been killed and they're offering the castle itself to anyone who will help lift the siege. That I am very interested in. Very, very interested. But it can wait until I'm the grand champion of the arena. We are almost out of the tutorial area. Then we can start gathering our army. I think that one Sewer Rat is actually non-hostile, but I don't know. I didn't like its butt. That's right. If I don't like your butt, I'll fucking kill you. Let's get out of here. I sure hope nobody notices that we broke out of jail. I've discovered a note from Bothiel at the Arcane University. If I can recover the dwarven artifacts that have gone missing, there may be a reward. The reward isn't companions, though, so I don't care. Okay, so that's our first stream. See y'all tomorrow, hopefully. I'm going to try. I'm going to try to put out a video every day from, like, now on. I'll give myself Sundays off. But we'll see. Wish me luck.